because you were talking on the Northeast.
Yeah.
This kind of leads into a segment that I want to do. It's
Okay.
called Influence or No Influence.
Okay.
So I'm basically gonna name a list of rappers.
Okay.
You tell me whether you were influenced by them or not, whether it's personally or whether it's musically, however it may be.
I feel like
And then-
if you've been watching some of my interviews, I know which ones you're gonna pull out.
And then hold up, let me get to it. And then you tell me if you were influenced, how you were influenced by them.
Okay.
So we'll start off. You already said their names, but I want to bring it up again. 17, John.
Yeah, that's the man. Man's
Influence
wavy.
or no influence?
Yeah, man, I'm influenced by him. I'm influenced by his spirit. I'll tell you for a fact, I don't think that there is a better person to get high with and have a conversation than Sean. Literally, just the way that he thinks, and I say this in every interview that I do. 17's mind, genius, bro.
Yeah, he
flat
is.
out genius.
Yeah,
This
facts.
guy, he doesn't stop thinking. He can't stop thinking, and that's the beauty of it. Is these concepts and ideas, they keep coming, and there's songs that I've heard him write in the studio that will never come out, and I'm like, that should be a hit. That should be a hit. But he's able to shrink it down, and he's able to visualize, and not really tunnel vision, but really focus at what he wants, and he's really good at obtaining it. Him and Cash Coley, they got one hell of a team, dog. If Underdog is competing with anybody, it's only Cash Coley.
KCR.
Only. Everybody else in the city, you're no competition to me. I don't, like, we're boys, we could be cool, but like, for content wise, the only person fucking with us right now is Cash Coley Records.
Okay.
They're crazy. I love their content, I love their quality, and I love their consistency. Absolutely.
Word. Okay, so I guess you kind of touched on Cash. So how about Profit? Influence or no influence?
Yes, Profit for sure. Profit's an influence. I feel that if you want to step up your lyricism game, if you want to feel bad about your raps, go fucking bump some Profit. Like, bro, I still bump 94 Feelin'. Like, that's my shit.
That's a 94 feeling.
That's a 94 Feelin'. Yup.
That's off of the bear market.
Yeah, the bear market. Yeah, dude. I've been bumping that still. Like, Profit's bars, they're prime, bro. I'd love to work with Profit again. I wanna my dream song right now would be me, Profit, Lyric, and Oliver Throne.
Okay.
I would want those four on a song. I'm gonna make a beat for them. I put it out on social media because somebody asked me. They were like, "Who would you want to work with?" But I want those three dudes on one song with me, and I'm gonna make a beat for them. And don't you worry, boys. I'm gonna call you.
Word. Linkin Park. Influence or no influence?
Oh, Linkin Park, Chester, Shinoda more than anything. It was a huge toll when Chester killed himself. That was a big thing for me. I went through a lot of hard times when that happened, and just watching how Mike came through all of this, not only being able to come on top, I hopefully emotionally, but he's still Mike. That's one thing that I feel like a lot of people lose when things explode like this. Everything goes to shit, and everybody is stuck in the middle of nowhere with their dicks in their hands, right? But Mike, the way Mike had the glow up in 2018, probably, in my opinion. Like, I've been waiting for Mike music. I really wish that it didn't come to that, for him to do that. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
Okay.
That's tough, but like, Mike as a producer, like, that's a legend, bro. That he will go down as one of the best producers of all time. Hands down. Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, absolutely. Crazy. Kendrick Lamar was one of the first artists I listened to when I got into rap. Good Kid, Mad City was probably the third album I listened to.
Okay.
It is one of the only albums that I can listen to cover to cover, no skips, not a second missed. And I love everything about it. And it's kind of different. I didn't grow up gangbanging. I didn't grow up doing this kind of things. I didn't grow up selling drugs. Like, I knew the people that did. I don't go around strapping heat.
Right.
I know who does, though. So it was nice. It was nice to be able to be on the outside of something, but still lightly relate to it. Like, Calgary compared to Compton, you can't. Obviously, you
Absolutely
can't. You're
not.
gonna call people. I can already see the comments now. They're gonna be like, "Calgary and Compton, you fucking stupid." But like,
Right.
I'm not talking about
Perspective.
the quality. I'm talking about the base of the environment. The like I said, yeah, the drugs, the guns, the racketeering, the like all this shit happens within my neighborhood. There was a 4 million coke bust just 3 blocks from, like, dog, I hate this place. If I'm being honest with you, I fucking hate this place. So going into rap, especially as a white kid, it was really challenging because, oh, you good?
Yes.
Okay, word. I wasn't shooting at hope. You're white. You're a white man in a black man's game, and that's a really tough thing. And that was something that I battled with a lot. They were like, you have to sound like this. You have to rap about like this. You're a pretty white boy. You got to make pop music. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I can do that, and I personally like to do a degree of that, but it is the reflection of the reality that I like, and being able to look at something and be like, do you know what? Yeah, it's bad here. It may not be as bad as it where he was, but I'm able to relate on a level of that.
Right.
I can't stand this. I hate the fact that this is what we have to go through, that kids are being shot in our city, and it's whatever, you know? So being able to listen to something like that, and it was crazy just to be able to relate the slightest, because I didn't think I was going to be able to. It's gangster rap from Compton. It's not something that a lot of people are going to be able to relate to, you know? So being able to take that, being able to take a whole story and just map it out, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Kendrick, greatest artist of all time. Kendrick's my number one.
Word.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. That's all good. I wanted to touch on this. Transit 22.
Trans is good, dude. Trans was the guy who gave me my start. He was the organizer of the Beltline Youth Center. He's still doing it. I don't know what it's called now, but they moved it to the north end. We talked the other day. Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude. His music isn't my thing, but that's okay. It can be. It doesn't have to be.
Okay. So you would say not really like a big influence.
Not musically, no. I like the dude. I'm grateful for everything that he did for me. Shout out to Transit for literally, yeah, there would be no Zach Taylor, there would be no Underdog without Transit 22. Transit 22 was the guy that put Pro Tools in my hand.
Word.
Yeah, he got it in my hand, and I was able to have 3 years of hands-on experience with his guidance. It was absolutely incredible.
That's dope.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Belly.
Belly? Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. We bump Belly all the time. Belly's the shit. Immigrant was hard.
I was about to ask, did you listen to the album?
The album, like Immigrant? Yeah. Yeah,
That's
was
one
good.
of my favorite projects of the year.
I prefer the other one.
Damn,
I
people
can't
were saying
remember what
that
it's
shit.
called. It's better. Insomnia was
Mumble Rap?
Mumble Rap was better. Sorry. Yeah. Insomnia was the other one.
I don't
Mumble
know
Rap was
about
better.
that.
It was good. It had some bangers. It had some consistency. But it does not hit Mumble Rap. Mumble Rap was too good. It had hit after hit, and I feel like it has at least 2 classics on it.
Okay, fair enough.
That's my personal opinion.
All right, I can respect that.
Yeah.
I can respect
Go
that.
Canadian
A lot of
artists.
people say that Mumble Rap is a better project.
Mumble Rap is.
So I see where
the
you're
best
coming
project.
from.
Absolutely. Yes.
Tech 9.
Yes, absolutely. Tech 9, one of the first hip hop artists I was able to listen to. Transit 22 put me onto him. He showed me
Okay,
Fragile for the first time, and I was took. It was weird. I grew up in a very religious household. I grew up Christian. I went to church every single week, and being able to see somebody else go through extreme shit and still have that kind of upbringing, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. I am a big fan of how he meshes rock and rap, and that is a big inspiration for Alex and I on Trust.
Okay, word.
Hell yeah.
Eminem.
Fuck yeah. Eminem? Hell yeah. Eminem all day long. M's second. M is my second. M's number 2 for me. Kendrick's got to be number 1. I'm sorry. But nobody on storytelling, or not really storytelling. I feel like Kendrick can beat him on storytelling of a real life story, but like of like a fabricated story of like a fiction. Eminem, 10 out of 10. He would destroy that. Absolutely. It's crazy.
Nipsey Hussle.
I actually don't listen to Nipsey.
Damn. Okay.
My buddy X Tactic, he like it's one of his best favorite artists, and so he's been pestering me.
Bro, I
like,
gotta put
yo,
you on.
you got to do this. I got to do it though. He is on my list. My music, it's huge, right? So I have
And a lot of music.
I have an for you it'd be a crazy, annoying algorithm on how I listen to music and how I digest music. It's kind of weird, but he's on my list for that.
Word. Big Crit.
Big Crit, love Big Crit. I love Big Crit for the fact that he produces most of his records, if not all of them, if I'm mistaken.
Yes.
He was one of the first. I feel like maybe in the first 2 years I started listening to hip hop. I got into Big Crit. Musically, Big Crit isn't really an inspiration.
Okay.
I'm more of a fan. I appreciate his art. I appreciate his mind. His interviews are cool. They're alright. His music is great. I love his music. I made a beat kind of like him once, but other than that, Big Crit doesn't really...
Not a huge influence.
Not a huge influence.
Okay,
no.
okay.
Big fan, though. Big fan.
Logic.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like he is one of those people that get to sit on that line of cocky and confident. I feel like some people are pushing him over the line a little bit more. I'm not gonna say that Logic hasn't done some extremely corny shit, because Logic has done some extremely corny shit, but I feel like he gets too much of a hard time. I feel like people... See, here's what I don't get, okay? Take Wayne for an example. We have Wayne who comes in and he gets this wide variety of music, right? We have all the way from our club bangers from the late 90s, early 2000s, all the way to songs like the song with X, I can't remember, Don't Sleep.
Don't cry.
Don't Cry, sorry. Yeah, Don't Cry. Like, you get a range like that. And you end up doing something for so long, you end up recycling words. It's not something that doesn't happen. And I feel like it's something that a lot of people are really, really technical on. I'm not going to say that his latest album, I'm talking about Logic, sorry, his latest album was the best, but people down talk him and don't remember, like, Under Pressure. And
that's a great album.
Dude, Under Pressure is also one of the only 5 albums that I can listen to all the way through, no skips, right? And dude, Under Pressure was also one of the first albums I listened to too. That's
the first album that I went to and bought with my own money.
That was a later album. I listened to that one in 2014. That was when I first started to go into the majority. Yeah, that one was a big one. I remember I listened to it on SoundCloud for the first time, and it only had the bits and pieces of it instead of
right, because he would put it down SoundCloud. I remember that.
Yeah,
yes.
and they had like that girl there who like operated the whole like the simulation or whatever they called it, and they're like, oh yeah, this is the Under Pressure album. I'm gonna be like taking you through the whole thing, and like it would be like weird cuts, and it wouldn't be like the full thing. But that was where I listened to it for the first time in 2014. I think it was September
2014, yes.
I also got in a crazy amount of knowledge on music. Dude, I want to do a game where once I finish going through all this music, because I had 8,000 songs when I got my laptop, and when I got my laptop, it obliterated all my playlists. So I had to recreate them all, and it had 0 plays on all of the songs. And so I'm going through like all of these songs, but once I get them done, I want to click shuffle on all 15,000. I want to see if I can guess the artist, the song, the album, and the year. And I think that'd be crazy good. But yeah, a little off-topic thing.
No, it's all good. It's all good. One thing I noticed you did with your project, I guess I'll kind of go off topic too. One thing I noticed you did with your project up to 11, you kind of had the little interlude as well.
Yeah, the intro.
Right.
So that's X Tactic's girlfriend. That's Amy, an old friend of ours. I think intros are really cool. I'm not a big fan of the intros themselves per se. If they were like a solo track, I usually delete them. I don't listen to them. Yeah,
I'm kind of like that too. I won't lie.
Yeah, so we keep the intros connected to the songs somehow. We have to make them flow with each other.
Right.
And so when we were making up to 11, I was like, this is the intro, sort of. This is the very, very watered down version of the alternative that we're going to make. And I want to take them on a crazy roller coaster ride. I kind of want to create this illusion of you're getting on a crazy ride. You're about to just like experience some crazy ass shit. So like I said, we do sound design here, and yeah, I made the whole a theme park and all the noises, and we tracked her vocals and put effects on it to make it sound like it was like PA speakers, and then it would like delay in the way far back left ear or whatever, and like just to create ambiances. Those are a really big thing for us. Yeah, Trust didn't really have one. We had the interview clip from Bearded Ruckus.
Right.
Yeah, so actually, interesting story about that.
Hold up. Before you go on, because I want to touch on this later.
Go, sorry.
I want to touch on this later.
Okay.
The intro, if what you're going to say, I don't want to cut you off, I'm sorry.
Okay, we can talk about the intro later.
Okay,
That's fine, yeah. Okay, hit me with some more.
Okay, word.
Hit me with some more.
The last one I want to bring up is Will Smith.
Will Smith, fuck yeah! Will Smith, and that's because of the intro and the interview, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, no,
So it kind of doesn't.
Will Smith has my favorite song. My favorite song is from 1997. Fuck. Why is it skipping my head now?
Don't say nothing?
Yeah. Dude, how do you know me better than me? Holy shit. Yo, okay. I just want to say thank you. You did your research. I don't go to interviews where people like know me. But like, dude, this is cool. Okay, you got me feeling some kind of way, Esteban.
Hold up. So this is perfect because I heard you know every word on this song.
Oh my God, are we gonna do this?